Her eyes are full of lyrical ambiguity and tempt people to return to their animalistic origin. The concept of beauty was opposite to the intrusive sense of value. Not even a freckle, white skin. Her lips, as if drawn thin and red, quiver to desire ecstasy. Her body's flaw is not having a flaw at all. She's reigned by the golden rule. Is there a soul under the slightly lifted swells of lusciousness, persistently protruding with peach nipples? Her bottom, rear end, buttocks. Words can't begin to describe the round twin hills that will cautiously flow with the sweet fragrance pouring out from the depths. It is the way of the crystal, unprincipled pleasure, and there's no way of knowing selfish morals. Hiding in the darkness without sleep, sticking her fingers in and out from beyond, stirring her fingers inside, moving her fingers in and out. Her eyes are filled with curiosity as she waits for nightfall. She seeks an outlet for her sexual desire. She waits for nightfall. My apartment overlooks the park of thick trees that's around the lake. This is a 5-room apartment close to the top floor. My parents and I live there. My father, who's in the commerce business, bought it. He lives away 6 months out of the year. And my mom's never around either. She claims to go to tea and flower arranging circles with her friends. I sort of doubt it. I've always spent time alone. I attend a well-known academy that's located 1 subway station away. I've been going there since kindergarten. I don't have many friends. People around me haven't changed much. My classmates call me glum and cold, but I've never thought of myself like that. I just think it's stupid to be excited about superstars and musicians. I probably have sexual habits unlike normal kids. I often walk home alone from the academy. It takes about 30 minutes. I walk through the park, and during these summer months, there are many couples and dubious people. During dusk, I try to choose well-lit, safe places, and I hurry home. But one day, I saw a funny thing. This being was perched on a tree, just like a bird. It was on a branch more than 10 meters high, not holding on to anything. I looked at it. I thought it was a boy, and I stopped to take a better look, but it disappeared. I thought it had fallen from the tree, but it seemed like it just disappeared into thin air. I haven't experienced anything like that before. I believe in ghosts, so I was excited because I truly believed I saw it. This being was really beautiful, and it didn't feel scary to me. In fact, it seemed like it was emitting a warm, amiable feeling. A few days later, I was walking home from school again, and it was a little late in the day. I had stayed at the library late to study. It was a Friday evening, and there were a lot of couples in the park. Some of them were making noises in the dark. That's when I saw it again. I don't know why I even looked that way, but I was drawn to it. It was perched on a tree at the edge of the park. I ran home quickly. I thought I might be able to see it from the veranda way up high. I ran into the empty room and I didn't turn on the lights. I borrowed my father's electric binoculars, but I got impatient adjusting the zoom and lightness, so I just ran out onto the veranda. I couldn't believe it. I could see it. The treetops were blocking it a little, but there it was, clear as day. At first, I didn't know what it was doing. Then, I was so surprised. I'd never seen anything like this. It was sitting in the tree, way up high, with its shorts down, showing its buttocks. And I could see clearly that it was sticking its fingers in and out of itself. It wasn't going to the bathroom, but a good amount of mucus-like liquid was flowing out onto the branch. The face of this being was slightly flushed, and I could hear the moaning. Its lips were slightly opened. Just beyond this tree there was a path, and there was this couple having sex. I realized then that this being was a girl of some sort, and I think that she could see this couple. She was definitely getting turned on. I could see her lips starting to quiver. She looked like she was about to come. The hat she had on floated up mysteriously, and from around her ears, there were wings. Her wings opened up ever so slowly, as if a young bird was about to fly for the very first time. But in an instant, she disappeared again. What is she? Where did she come from? I'm still young, and in many ways, I don't know a lot about guys. I'm not even truly interested in them. But I knew one thing. I wanted her in the worst way. There's a white mist that blankets the buildings like clouds. Everyone is affected, everyone is engulfed. Even those with pristine morals are driven by this mist. You can hear their moans as they slowly get sucked in, and their morals go down the drain to the sewage. The indifference of everyday life has suddenly given birth to collapse. There's a feeling of sinful indulgence that abounds. And a delight in connecting to someone with no inhibitions whatsoever. It's everywhere. The mist that covers the buildings can also be seen atop trees in the forest. It's as if everyone is waiting for nightfall, for something glorious to happen. This desire is something that's never been felt. It's in the eyes of the people. You can smell it in the air.